If you master sales, you will never, ever, 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 ever have to worry again about having enough. Okay. You won't. If you can sell, like if you have that superpower where you can go to strangers, complete strangers, and you can convince them to give you their hard-earned money, you will never go without, and you will have as much money as your heart desires. And I'm telling you, like it does not matter the amount. You just write down the number and you can go achieve it. And that is an incredible feeling. You will never, ever, ever go without. Some of you guys are like, oh, I'm tired. I talked to some of you like, hey, why are you in this group? Why do you like, or the ones that join Flat Fee Mastery, why do you want to be in here? Well, I'm tired of having to tell my kids that we can't go on vacation. I'm tired of not having enough. I'm tired of having to say can't afford it, and on and on and on. This is going to solve that. Okay. It will solve that because you now have the ability to go and create whatever amount of money you want to create. I just barely was at my office. Okay. One of my tenants, name's Randy. He owns a solar company. He's literally right behind me. His office is next to mine and he rents for me. And I was just, it's the first time I've chatted with him. My wife's dealt with the real estate up to this point. And I said, he was chatting with me and I said, dude, so like, I'm guessing that you started out as a solar rep, like you were selling and then you just decided to start your own company. He's like, actually, no, I was in operations, blah, 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 blah. And so I was talking some more and I said, so yeah, man, like what are some of the issues you're running into with your business? And he's like, two things. He's like, number one is I don't have a license, whatever. He's doing some middleman bullshit. And then the other thing, he's like, capital. And he's like, you know, it sucks because if I was on the sales side and I knew how to do the sales, he's like, I wouldn't have this problem because I just go ahead and sell and I wouldn't have to do this. But you know what Randy did today? Because I could hear him the whole time. He went on the phone with multiple people trying to get funding. He was literally trying to get a freaking loan so that he could run this solar company because he doesn't know how to go out and sell and generate cash. If you don't want to have to worry about that, if you don't want to have to go without, learn how to sell and get damn good at it. Okay. Number 7, you, and the title, I said, you'll have to answer to no one. Okay. But I mean it. If you don't want to answer to anyone, learn how to sell. Okay. Because when you know how to sell, you have the leverage. Okay. You want to go in, let's say you're going to get a job, and I'm not talking about jobs, like that's not the point, but if you go get a job as a salesperson and you know how to sell, you have the leverage because you're the one that's bringing money to the table and you can demand what you want. Like it's incredible. You can answer to no one. And I mean that. Okay. Your client, like for example, this client that just barely called me right before we started. If I didn't know how to sell and one of my guys had to sell the deal, or one of our setters or one of the girls, I would be scared to death because then all of a sudden I'd be thinking, well, if he cancels, then I got to go pay another commission. It's like, I don't give a shit because guess what? I'll just go get another deal and I'll have one of my guys or I'll get the deal. Okay. So I don't have to answer to anybody. You don't, because you can go get another deal and you can get another deal and you get another deal and you can rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. Okay. Last 2. Number 8, this one's super interesting. And Cardone talks about this in his book, Sell or Be Sold. He talks about this, but like, it sounds cliche, but guys, everything is selling. Everything in life, this is an applicable skill across everything. If you don't have kids, wait till you have kids. You are literally selling everything all day. Like, hey, you need to eat your freaking Cheerios. Hey, you need to go and like stop. You need to like lift the toilet seat. Yeah, you need to take a bath. Oh, we need to go to bed. Like every second of every day is a damn sell. Okay. If you're married, you understand that exact same concept. Okay. If you're in any relationship with whatever, with your significant other, you understand it is literally a skill set that is applicable to your entire life. And those that have kids are like, yeah, that's exactly right. Okay. And then lastly, this is my favorite one. Okay. And a couple of weeks ago, or maybe it was last week, I quoted Mr. Alex Hormozi when he said that sometimes when people ask like, why do you want to do something? Why should you do something? Sometimes just saying because I want to is reason enough. And the last one that I put, and I didn't put this as a filler because it's a random number, it's nine reasons, not 10, is because sales is like a legal high. And for those of you that have never closed a deal, you don't know what I'm talking about. Like you hear me talk about this and you see me smile and you see me get energized. Guys, when you close a deal, it is literally it is the most incredible feeling in the entire world. And it is a rush and you will crave it again and again and again. And you will never, by the way, just cherish that first deal because that first deal slaps like no other. And you will have to close bigger deals more often with longer contracts to get that same urge or that same whatever that you got, that same hit you got the first time. But this is literally a legal high. And the best part is It's not unhealthy. And the more that you do it, the more money goes into your bank account.